A loud knock at your door stirs you awake, but your eyes are slow to open. A long night in the library of Ashitari has strengthened your minds at the cost of a good night's rest.
Come now. Only Ao slumbers past the dawn,
calls Tenora from the hallway outside of your rooms. Slowly placing your feet upon the hardwood floors of the Salty Sea Whistle Inn, you find a lack of regret in your decision to investigate the tomes kept in the old capital. Instead, you only wish that you could have stayed longer and learned more. But as the old turtle pounds away at the door again, you force your thoughts into the day ahead and what should be your last day of travel to Kinmatoro.
Hey, I see your palm, Mo. I think you got it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's on.
I see your palm out. That's my palm.
Oh,
Yes.
it's blinking again. We're probably gonna lose that camera a few times tonight.
Nuts.
I don't know why that's a thing, but well, don't act. Yeah, I mean it's gonna die. It's probably gonna happen in like just a few seconds.
Oh, God.
I'm not entirely sure why that's happening. Maybe if I unplug the.
You know what? No hot Cheeto for you.
All right. We're just gonna let those charge while the table cam is off because you guys can't even see that yet. Sneaky.
Too much power drawing?
Maybe so, because I have a feeling that like usually at least one of the cameras is fully charged, so it doesn't do that.
Okay, cool.
Now we know. You know, we're all here. We're learning together.
Yeah.
Just don't fight anything today, guys.
Yeah, don't fight anything. Run away immediately.
You got it.
So, you know, the chat has seen the intro.
The chat.
I have seen the intro.
Shut up.
Sam and Becca have that.
Has no idea what's
didn't see
going
me
on.
Yeah, no, I had no
my
time.
Everybody's giving me
God.
shit for it.
Privilege.
We're road tripping for one more day.
So to catch you guys up, you are now being woken up after a pretty short night of rest, as Tenora is at the door telling you that you need to get going and that basically only Ao sleeps past the dawn.
Well, sometimes we sleep past the dawn too, so
Well then.
I'm gonna go to the library
Sam, I don't think
because I needed to go and pick that drawing up
Okay.
and also inform
mind if I
them
try
that
to plug
the
it?
library may burn down or be swallowed up anytime soon.
Okay.
Because we had said we should do that, but we forgot.
What did we do? Warn them that the library was going to get eaten, maybe?
Yes.
Maybe.
Did we not already do that?
Yeah, we were supposed to when we were there, and then we left, and all of us were like, "Oh, we'll tell them tomorrow."
So
It's tomorrow.
Hopefully, it's not eaten up today.
Well,
Oh, something may happen.
as
As you step
time
there.
will tell.
as you
Fingernails.
gather your things and step out the door, you see Tenora waiting at the end of the hallway rather impatiently.
Okay.
I imagine all of you have now gathered your things and gotten up. I don't know if there's anything specifically that you want to do before leaving your rooms, but
I would like
there-
to. I was gonna sending Cena. I know we're getting to the rendezvous point early, but I just kind of want to see where they're at.
okay.
So it's basically just like, how are preparations coming? Will you be on time?
Cheryl's got a little girlfriend, yo.
No. Cheryl's about. Cheryl's probably about like 80 or 90 years older than her.
Hey, man.
Age is just a number.
No, I wasn't gonna say that.
Is
Well-
there breakfast at this place?
It's a pretty big.
Yeah, probably.
You think so?
yeah,
Like a continental breakfast?
yeah, something like that. I doubt
they
it's
got those
you know,
shitty boiled
probably,
eggs and water.
Probably
With some
not
powdered eggs.
Do they have bacon?
It's not complimentary, but yeah.
Water. Complimentary.
Cena responds and she says,
Bum, bum, bum.
"We've we've left
You can't see me.
we've left Anisette and have taken up lodging in the city of Irigan. We should be there in 2 days.
Is that when the rendezvous was?
The
Or
rendezvous
like
is
5
5
days?
days
Yeah.
from now. Seems like they're getting there a bit early as well.
Cool. I'll let everybody know that. Cheryl's not even gonna like acknowledge that. You're gonna say everything. You're gonna say that, and Cheryl's just gonna pretend like you said. Oh, okay, awesome, cool, good to know. Thanks.
Oh, Cheryl's so boring. No
Dun,
one
dun,
can
dun,
see them.
Cheryl just cat silence.
And done with that. On you.
Right on your nose.
See this.
My hair's irritating me. I want to shit bad.
Do it. You won't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't say that. Don't say bad. Don't.
She was like, "Don't say it."
What are the odds?
But you wouldn't.
What are the odds?
One to what?
Morgan, you would miss your curls so much. You'd be like,
You wouldn't do it.
No, they won't though.
you say that.
You wouldn't do it though.
Not immediately.
Don't do it.
For real, you wouldn't.
Okay.
Just wear a swim cap for a couple days. See how you like it. See if it looks good.
She's right.
If it's bad,
Just make it a general thing that my hair's irritating me.
Although-
today.
wear a
You
swim
wouldn't do
cap
it?
and be like, oh, is this okay? No. All right. No.
Everyone tune in next time for
We're gonna do
Morgan's
this
shaved
You have
head.
to
Yeah,
fix your
we're gonna do it
eyebrows
live.
every day if you're bald. Man, every day you have to do your brows.
It's also really cold.
What?
Yeah, I
Like
know.
it was
You gotta
no
fix
like
your
no
eyebrows
It's a
like when you
surprise,
shave your
yeah.
head.
You gotta put
like
highlighter
I'm
on
always
every
time.
day as a woman. Oh.
So,
So with that being said,
yeah. As you exit
shave your head,
your
take a
room
sandwich.
and see Tenura at the end of the hallway waiting impatiently, there are a couple of small windows that light the hallway on either far end. And you see that it's actually storming outside, as was evident by the weather you saw rolling in the night before.
Did you say?
By the rain.
What?
no, he said, you know, the storm rolling in, it was just evident by, and he paused, and then we went with the rain.
Poor Alex.
That's okay.
Looking
That's
up
all right.
accent.
Yeah, I only have to put
The
up with you
rain.
guys for 2 hours tonight, so that's all right.
I want to stab that guy in the head.
Tenura looks at the five of you and says,
I'd like to get going soon. This weather could cause us some delay.
All right, let's go.
Does it rain often here?
The squalls move in every so often, yes.
Do people here typically take that as a bad omen, or is it just I guess are you a superstitious bunch, or?
It's a storm.
Are you serious?
What?
I have to
believe
get to
that
the
we live on a
library,
giant
so
turtle.
I'm gonna be there. Goodbye. So,
You're going where?
to the library.
You were at the library yesterday.
Yes, we forgot to let them know about something that's very important.
I'm late for a very important.
make a persuasion check.
Yeah, we also forgot to let them know that the library's gonna be gone soon. So
Well, you also have to
You don't know that for a
Is
fact.
it a
your
persuasion
drawing,
check?
huh?
If I'm not really asking permission. Like I'm more just like.
Well, I
I'm
think you're
heading out.
persuading to like.
Now fight him.
Good luck fighting me, sir.
Sir. Good luck, sir. Good
Perception.
luck. Put up
You
your
forget
notes.
he studied all of your
19.
fighting yesterday.
Yeah.
Why would you
Oh,
persuade?
I don't know. I don't know. I was just.
You see that he's very disgruntled.
15. 15.
He pauses for a moment. He says,
Well, I suppose there's not much I could do to change your mind. Let's be quick about it.
I'm walking away already.
"All right."
Swiftly.
So the six of you all together go downstairs, grab Clot from the stables.
Aha, Clot.
We remembered Clot this time, and make your way back to the library.
He did.
Didn't.
That might be a
Let
bad omen.
Clot.
He might be about to kill Clot.
Yeah.
Clot is the storm caller.
See little flashes of lightning into the
You forgot to feed me my carrot!
What sound do donkeys make? They
thunder.
They breathe.
Yeah.
What an ass.
Yeah, I walked right into that one.
You did. You did.
Okay. So, you guys are now at the bottom of the steps leading up to the old Capitol, the library. You're rushing in yeah. Is anybody else going in with her, or is it just you?
I'll go.
I'll hang back with
Tanura.
Dr. T.
Dr. T.
Pity the fool.
I pity the fool. Is he still looking at me kind of sideways?
He's kind of looking at all of you a bit sideways.
Okay.
He's
He
got a
doesn't
crick in his neck.
particularly
He didn't-
like
This is
any
a
of
travel.
I'm staying back, but I'm staying away from Ren. On the opposite side.
Sitting, I'm gonna sit it down this side
Yeah.
of Tunora.
Yeah.
Screw you.
I'll stay outside. I'll let them.
Fritz.
Got it.
Ooh.
Okay. So,
Yeah, Cheryl and Arson away adventure.
Steal
We about to get.
Cheryl lets you get away with anything.
Although knowing Cheryl, he'd be like, "No, you're better than this." I'll be like, "What the hell? How come other people?"
No, Cheryl would just sigh, shake his head, and then that's the last we ever see Cheryl in the campaign. He's just off.
Yeah, fuck all you.
He'd be like, well, I'm not voting for her. So you make it up to the top of the stairs, and inside the library, you see that same countertop that you guys were at the night before. You don't see any of the same librarians, but as you approach the counter, one of them does make eye contact. How can we help you?
Well, we were here last night, so I have two things. I need to pick up a piece of artwork that I had commissioned last night. It should be under Sinaway.
Yes, and you see him like kind of open a drawer. And he thumbs through a few pieces of paper. He pulls one out and he says, "It's the only bit of artwork in the bunch. I hope this is right."
Mm-hmm.
And it is. Yes. It is the right one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Spoilers.
store that with my other stuff.
Okay.
What did you get commissioned again?
A depiction of my god that's like never been seen before. Like they've just described but never like had artwork of them.
Got it.
Sam Bowers. I think I only want to play for two hours tonight. Also, Sam Bowers derails the campaign every chance he gets.
Look, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I get it. You're good. You're good.
I think that we may need to. Well, we need to inform you all of a potential threat that we're not really sure of the time or place that it may occur. But are you the head person that we could tell this to, or is there somebody else that we could tell this to?
Somewhere Saturday at 4 o'clock.
That's pretty much it.
Well, the daimyo of Ashatari is out on business. He's not here. I'm sure I can
Oh, the
take a
daimyo
message.
is. Dang it, we were just with them.
Should have told him.
Damn it.
Oh,
Oh, you baby. It's your from
did you know that's actually her saying that backwards?
Come on, man. It's a fun fact.
I won't say who it was. Somebody in the group didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Somebody,
It was you and
multiple
I.
people.
Multiple
I didn't
people.
either.
I had just told y'all.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't.
And y'all were making fun of me.
No, we didn't know it.
I didn't know it
I was
either.
making fun of you. I made fun of you.
Yeah, I was pointing at them.
I did. I also made fun of you.
I know who did it.
All
It was
right.
me.
Well, I guess then we will write it down and
I've
send
also
them a
got,
letter. Oh, you could. Okay, that's easy. You know what?
but
We'll take care
just
of
so
it
that
then.
you know, it might take us some time before we can communicate to him, or he can convey this to you in any kind of way. We just wanted to let you know that in our travels we've seen a few key, I guess, cultural or powerful strongholds, for the lack of a better term, wiped from the face of this plane. And we worry that this library, being such a vast knowledge center, might be a potential next target We don't know who or what is targeting or how, but
and we're not really that.
we would be remiss if we didn't at
Seems
least
to kind of follow us.
send some other people.
Sorry.
Is it
And we're out.
is it safe for me to be here?
I'm hoping so.
And
Sorry, dude. So far we haven't seen it. We haven't seen the persons be swallowed up rather than specific like landmarks.
yeah, that's what I was gonna get at.
He has.
He's not here.
We're not there.
I'm not in there. Y'all gonna cause so much fucking chaos in this place.
Now-
I think that it might be. I don't know if this is possible because I don't really deal with magic that often. But if you could lock this in on this plane, that'd be a good idea.
We also, previously to now, didn't know that
Imagine being a librarian.
we didn't know that this whole
Getting towards this.
and just like,
we didn't know that this whole country
Could be a
was
bad truth though too.
was on the back of a giant turtle, and it is not attached to the earth as were these other landmarks.
So far we haven't
Tell your
heard of
turtle to run.
chasms on the turtle's back on Ao's back.
And it does seem
but-
that AO is combating them because it corresponds with a few of these places. So what I'm getting at is I don't think you should be immediately worried, but
we didn't talk to this.
oh no, the Cheryl's been thinking about that. That's why he was trying to figure out. Well, he's reacting to whatever thing. So does he know it's happening? That's why he's like, we need to piece out of this joint now.
Okay.
So get everybody back in here. Nobody needs to be fighting. We don't need to be loaning our
Let's
people
take this
out.
turtle and go.
Yeah, get all our people back on me, and we leaving.
Get all my people back on.
Yeah.
My people's be out.
So, full disclosure, I'm
Oh God, you knew. I'm so sorry.
I'm not native to this land, but I've studied here for quite a while.
Sorry.
I'd love to make note of everything you're saying, and I'll pass that along.
And we'll be able to communicate this with the daimyo. We just weren't. We didn't know until you had let us know that that's who we should tell.
Yeah, he'd probably be the best person to tell if, the city of Ashatari was in imminent danger.
Okay. Well, thank you. We're so sorry.
And we honestly have
We really don't.
no idea if this is even on their radar. It just seems to be that places of interest.
I make $12 an hour.
Not even that. I'm a monk. I'm unpaid. I live here.
He's the equivalent of a grad student, basically.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
This is an unpaid internship. Oh my god. The world.
He's also seen like his fair share of like quacked out like overstudied
The world's gonna
people. Yeah. Maybe red.
You might just get swallowed up at any moment.
Bye.
The moon's an egg.
He may be one of the only people that doesn't necessarily believe that AO is
A turtle.
he exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Cheryl's whole reason for telling him is just like if it's precursor as like a person. Like obviously we didn't see a person at the pool, but like there might have been one. We weren't there when it happened.
Yeah.
So he's like maybe they might see a shady character. This guy might be like, maybe those people weren't crazy.
Fair enough.
Also fair enough. We are pretty shady people. But anyway,
We are great.
Y'all are the
Yeah,
two
but we're
least
the
shady.
least
You're right,
shady.
you're
Y'all are
right.
definitely the least shady of all of us.
You were right to send the two of you in.
I mean, Teppy, you smell like cupcakes all the time.
You have a demon's thing on your wrist,
There is
and you're an
that.
11-year-old
You're-
who acts like an 18-year-old.
Yeah, you're 11-year-old and you're
Yeah.
always with a donkey.
Yeah, and
and a squirrel.
The logic. The logic is all adding up here. It's, yeah.
when they step inside,
Oh my God. He's going to try to steal the
I'm not
cube
going to try to
from
steal the cube from you. I don't give a fuck about the cube. but if I
I'm
could,
gonna
I'd
try to
take
steal
it.
the cube from him. Jeez.
Tenora,
Yes.
if you can tell us, what exactly are you planning on doing when you get across? Whenever we show up, what is your goal?
My goal is to make sure that the will of Eo is carried out. And to pass that will on to the Emperor.
And if I remember correctly, you believe, or the daimyo believes, that he's not performing the will of Eo.
Make a persuasion check to see if you can get him talking about this stuff.
16.
Amazing.
That's what I do.
Speak up more then.
I'm quiet.
You must be very perceptive to have noticed. But yes, several of us, many of us, don't believe that the current leadership is in the best interest of Sojit.
Forgive me, I'm not from here. Do emperors step down? How does that work?
Not normally by choice. But it is my hope that they can be persuaded.
Got it.
Do I get the impression that he means harm to the Emperor?
Do you get the impression that... Say again? I'm
That
sorry.
he means harm to the Emperor, like he's an assassin?
Death to the emperor.
You get the impression that Rin was asking if he was, and he basically implied that...
Can I read his reaction to see if I believe him?
Make
is
an
what I'm
insight
saying.
check, yeah.
Okay.
It's just it's nice that he's trying to
6.
think it out.
It's way too many.
Um,
Why don't you just type it into
He doesn't
Word
seem like
and
he
then
would...
do a word
I mean,
process?
he said himself, he's not a fighter.
Exactly. He's a killer.
The snapping turtle, they call him.
Flash of light, you just see his shadow.
Does he, again, not being from here, not being from around here, our emperor is usually easily persuaded.
Not
he
particularly, but I believe we have good cause for persuasion. Many of the things that have been happening are things that the Emperor would not be able to turn a blind eye to.
Okay. And so, us getting you where you need to go is essentially the best thing for Sojit, at least in your opinion. Safely, is what I mean.
Yes.
Okay. Well, sorry for the unfortunate way that we first met. Hopefully you can, maybe put that behind you. We'll get you where you need to go and make sure you're safe.
I feel there's a context to our relationship that wasn't there before.
There is.
Perhaps that'll be enough to dissuade you from picking my pockets.
Perhaps.
You get the sense that he still doesn't trust you very much.
Oh, yeah,
but-
no. I wasn't expecting her to trust
Yeah.
me. It was just more of a, I'm cool.
I'm cool. You cool?
I'm cool with putting me
cool.
robbing you behind us if you are.
Yeah,
Like, I caught.
just get over it,
A really
man.
fucked up way of saying I'm sorry.
Yeah. If you're okay with putting the fact that I robbed you behind you, I am too, buddy.
I already have.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Also, you dropped this.
Yeah. Also, found this on the road.
Okay. He looks to, you and Cheryl still,
Cheryl, did we leave if we're done?
are y'all done?
Yep, we left.
He sees the two of you coming back towards the rest of the group, and as you rejoin, he says,
That concludes our business in the city. Let us take our leave.
he turns, and as he begins to walk, his slow-moving footfalls disturb the water that's pooled up on the ground, and the rain that bounces off his shell actually causes it to shine in a interesting way that makes the pattern on his shell more uniquely distinct. So,
I'm also imagining that the rain on his shelf probably sounds like a Zen garden. You know, they have this, like...
the little bamboo things.
Yeah, but you know how you can get, like, instead of a gutter, it's like a rain thingy that, like... Like, as
Yeah.
it falls. That's what I'm imagining it sounds like on his show. You know what I'm talking about? What are those things called? I don't remember. I'll send it to you.
One of the rain sticks?
No. You
Oh
put
no,
it-
but there's like
I
there's like
love those,
multiple
though.
little things.
Yeah, you replace your gutter
We
with
saw
it.
those at the family reunion. They were so cool.
Oh, I
That's
know
what
what
I'm
you
imagining as...
Yes,
This
those are so
episode's
cool.
sponsored by those rainy gutter things.
We saw at the family reunion.
Find one at stores where they sell them.
You can find them on Saturdays at 4.
Somewhere.
At my aunt's house.
Oh my gosh. So
You ready?
I've been counting words to try and do the sending to homeboy.
Okay. Yeah.
Just cast
How I
go,
write it, it
oh,
still comes
what?
out
Do
caveman.
you remember his name?
It's a cantrip? Or
It's a leveled spell.
Oh, okay.
No, sending is.
Yeah, sending's a
Pretty up
leveled
there.
spell, and it's 25 words. So I have a 25-word message.
Do you remember his name?
Do I have to know his name?
I mean, Cheryl would remember it. I'm just curious.
You should send a message that says he should scry on us, so you can just use
I
more
just
than
send it-
25 words.
Short message, 25 words or less to a creature with which I am familiar.
And then he's
The
an
creature
idiot.
hears the message in its mind and recognizes me as its sender. And can answer in a likely manner immediately.
Yeah, I don't think you have to know his name.
Yeah, it
I'm
doesn't
just
say that
curious.
has to. I do not. I know his name's Daimyo.
That's his title.
That's his title.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Rain chain.
Rain Chain.
That's what
Mr. Daimyo.
That's his name, Rain
Mr.
Chain.
Sir Diamond.
rain chain.
Oh, I don't have that many words.
It's full title or nothing, but.
So, Cheryl would send to him, "We think the library might be a target of the tremors that took the Mistkeep pool based on the other targets being historic powerful landmarks." That is exactly 25 words. I took a lot of those out of there.
It is very matter of fact.
Yeah.
I hope you're awake because here's the information. It's beginning, it's happening. Yeah.
He sends you
character
a
never
message
does
back in reply. He says, "Okay,
Just red.
It says red in the time.
I have read this." Says, "I appreciate this information. Where, may I ask, did you come across it?"
We already talked to him about it being Mistkeep and Vernerim. And that's the two places that I know that we came across.
He's
Didn't we
confused.
also get something from Zheles that like Zheles had said there specifically?
Yeah, I
maybe
can't explain
they-
that in sending.
Yeah, I'm just
Big
trying to
bad
remember it.
Fish. Guy.
Big bad fish guy said, "I will eat culture."
I only have so many spell slots here.
I mean, you don't. you don't have to
you could
respond.
leave him on red.
but-
Yeah. Maybe I'll talk to him tonight right before we rest. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm not
Okay.
gonna respond to what he said.
The 6 of you and Clot make your way out of Ashatari and begin moving towards the mountain range that you've been walking around up to this point. You've kind of made your way around into Ashatari, and now you're backtracking just a bit to go to the mountains. There is a much more traveled path that leads around in the direction that you were headed before. But as you know, the bridge that you have been given permission to use is supposedly safer than the roads that have fallen victim to attacks in recent months.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
After a couple of hours of travel, you make it to the foot of the mountains, where there is a decorative torii gate in bright red color, though it almost doesn't appear to be so red in the pale blue skies as rain soaks it. Behind it, you see a stony staircase that leads up the first jagged mountain peak. And Tenora turns to you all and nods, begins to make his ascent.